Sixth game of the World Series up next. It'll be the Chicago Cubs facing the New York Yankees. It's the MLB on 2K Sports.
We are getting ready for Game 6 of the World Series. Welcome. Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. And here we go. Maybe a trophy presentation. What do you got to do to get a hit against Chad Billingsley? That is the question. We'll see if the offense can solve it today. New York, crisp air, fastballs, fly balls, and of course, Yankee Stadium. Now the Yankees starting pitcher. As he gets into this Cub lineup, Steve, what are we talking about strategy?
Well, sending a good lefty to the mound in this ball game here, but this is a great lineup, a lineup that could really beat up even some of the best pitchers in the game. So he's going to have to be on top of his game in order to do it and rely upon that movement on his pitch.
Show you the lineup Mike Quaid's put together for this game. Scouting pick, John, who are we looking at today?
Well, Giovanni Soto is a guy that came to the big leagues with a bang, hitting balls out of the ballpark. What he has to do, though, is remain consistent with his swing. Sometimes he gets a little out of control and starts swinging at anything.
And in the batter's box, it's Castro. Just about set to go now. We await the first pitch. Slider misses badly with it, 1-0. Steve, these teams get settled in here. What do you think's in store for the Yankees?
Well, elimination is staring them right in the face. They can't play tentatively. When teams play not to lose, more often than not, they lose.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Starlin Castro. No contact and an even count. No doubt about that, Steve. But tentativeness is costly. You've got to go out there and lay it all down on the field right now and find a way.
They have to go out and make things happen. They can't wait for something to happen. Be aggressive. Try something different just to get that spark.
That's one away. I will take a quick look at the Yankees and how they'll be fielding defensively. Particular standouts here, John?
Well, Mark Teixeira is a guy that saves his team a lot of errors with his ability to scoop the ball out of the dirt on throws from the infielders. Great instincts around the bag, not afraid to throw either. So
the pitch. That ball is belted deep to left center field. Ball is on its way. The first run of the ball game. You'll have to get that on the big fly ball and a 1-0 lead.
Gary looked like he was setting on that pitch. He got it and drove it out of the park.
What they're going to want to do in this ball game now is take advantage of that and build that momentum up.
Now they need to still be aggressive out there. Go right after. Now Gary, Southsiders offense rolling along, now taking the lead. Cubbies out in front.
No outs and nobody on. Swung on and hit. This one to Granderson. And Pena retired. 1 away. 1 away as Ian Stewart will get set. Swing shoots this one towards the gap, right center. This one beyond him. It's going to be extra bases. Stewart is heading for third. So he legs out a triple here.
Well, he shoots this one out towards the wall, and he's thinking triple all the way. No hesitation running the bases. He cuts them perfectly. And with one out, let's see how they're going to pitch to the next guy.
Berger up now. it comes. Swing and a ball hit well down the right field line into the corner. Goodbye, a two-run homer. A little distance now, increasing their lead 1-3.
Well, another home run right there. That's 2 now. So really, this lineup looking like they're getting very comfortable. A good offensive attack right here from the Cubs. Getting the job done, continuing to build the lead.
One out, nobody on. The pitch. That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. And they can't cut it off. It'll roll to the wall. He'll hold there at second base, crediting him with a double.
Well, that's 3 consecutive hits he's given up. He can't be out of gas yet. He just has to bear down and get somebody out. They don't want to go to the bullpen this early in the game.
Runner at second is Soto. Took something off, and it swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, he clearly fooled him right there. He had him thinking fastball, and he pulled the string on it, got him to swing right through it.
And he just gets back in time. Here's the delivery. Missed badly with a change there. 1-1.
Well, that pitch right there, that change up away, if a guy's looking for it, that's a great pitch to be able to hit the other way with some power.
Fastball gets away from him there. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Fastball gets away from him there, and it's 3-1. Here's the pitch. He lets that fastball go by. Call strike 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
With 2 strikes, the hitter wanted the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
To Starlin Castro. He'll try to keep it going.
Well, there are days when you just don't have it, and clearly this was one of those days. Now let's see if the bullpen can slow this offense down.
And in the batter's box, it's Castro. He bounced out his last time. And the first pitch. Dirt pitch swung on and missed. Not feeling real good about that one. There's a ground ball. Good offensive chance here.
Well, this guy's always a threat to go. He steals a lot of bases, so they're going to have to keep a close eye on him, and maybe they'll make a mistake to the hitter paying attention to the runner.
First pitch. Can't get him to chase it. That's low. Ball 1. Mazes, and now the 1-0. And Barney swings and misses on that one. That strike will even the count. One pitch a curve, swung on and missed. 1-2.
Well, that's just an unhittable pitch. That's the blueprint of where you want to throw this pitch. Down and away to the hitter, gets him to swing.
Curveball, too far inside, a little hot to get out of the way.
Typically, when you throw one in that far off the plate, you want to go to the outside corner. Let's see if he doesn't.
To left center, Gardner will field. And that's out number 3. So a great inning here in the second. 3 runs come across, and they've got the lead. The Cubs lead 3-0. Heat of the lineup coming to the plate. Indeed, it is a wonderful night here in New York, and where better to be than the new Yankee Stadium. Mark Teixeira is at the plate. Billingsley with the windup. Looked like a cutter that time for a called strike.
That cut fastball just ran inside on the hitter's hands. He had no chance to even get out and swing at it. Tough pitch.
Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Teixeira now will cut that swing down.
The hitter has to be protective. He has to be able to fight off that tough pitch and put it in play for a base hit if he can.
And that'll set down Teixeira. The 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a line drive. And he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. The Cubs in a nice position to capitalize.
Well, even though it was a tough loss in the last game, the fact that this guy had 3 hits in the game, I have to tell you that there's signs that he's going to get on a hot streak, and he's starting off this one already on a strong note.
The pitch. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0. Swing on this one, chasing it, warning track wall. Goodbye, a 3-run homer. Steve, he knocks in a 3-run homer. They lead by 6.
Well, he threw it right in his wheelhouse. And what did he do? He wheeled on it and hit it to the house.
Hitters want to take advantage of that. You don't always do that, but there's a mistake that's gone.
Well, you got to make a better pitch than that. A good offensive attack right here from the Cubs. Getting the job done, continuing to build the lead.
No outs and nobody on base. On the way. That's up high. Stewart lays off. Steve, they're starting to run away here, even though it's early in the ballgame. The offense putting real pressure on the pitcher.
Well, taking advantage of the mistakes by the pitching staff and capitalizing on it. And when they get back out there, they need their pitcher to put up zeros.
Watches ball 2. He's 0 for 3 for his career off Wade. Swing, soft liner, right side. And Teixeira makes the catch. A smash towards the hole. And the side's retired. Teixeira catches it, comes in off the field. So they strike for 3 more runs here and widen that lead even further. Cubs continue to run away with this one. Latter third of the lineup coming up. And if you just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. And we've got Montero batting. Line drive. That's foul towards first. Billingsley with the windup. Swings, puts it in play. Fielded by Boggs. That one's glove.
Well, Gary, he's pitching well right now. And that's 7 straight that he's retired. He is really locked in.
So with 1 down, it'll be Russell Martin. And it's hit well off the bat of Martin. 2 men have been put away.
Got to try to find a way to stem the tide here.
Oh, he's trying to steal second. He is safe at second base.
He made up his mind he was going to go for second base. He had a huge lead off, maybe 3 or 4 strikes.
That throw just didn't get there. It was too late. The 1-1. There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. No play on him. He's in there. Throw is there, and he is out. Alfonso Soriano now with 1 away. Lifetime, he's picked up no hits, 3 at-bats off Wade. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, 0-1.
Well, I tell you what, for a two-seam fastball, he had some good movement and good pop on that one. Batter swung late.
Strike 2. Soriano gonna have to be careful here. Fastball got him, 2 down.
Well, velocity getting up to about 89 miles per hour, but pretty straight pitch right there. Well, this is where you want to go with 2 strikes on the hitter. You want to go down out of the zone. He swings through it, couldn't make contact with that one.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. First pitch on the way to Pena. There's a swing, line drive down the left field line. And bye-bye, that's a 2-run homer. 2-run homer just adds to a terrific hitting game they've had.
That's his second home run of the day right there. He's locked in, Gary.
That means he's seeing the baseball, Steve. So a chance here for Ian Stewart, 2 down. Here it comes. Swung on and missed, 0-1. Sometimes we talk about poor pitching performances. When you get them, you get monster offensive output, and that's what's happening.
Well, no question. And when you get the home runs, I mean, it just sends such a message. That's why you get runners on base. With this kind of power, you can blow teams out.
Line drive. Throws to first, side is retired. And they add a couple more runs here and extend their lead even further. The Yankees in big trouble. We've got the top of the order coming up.
Hands a little bit, but give him credit. He was quick enough to turn on it to get that base knock.
A dive, and he's back in easily. No outs, runners at second and third. Here's Martin's first look. That's 1 down. Runners on the move. There's the throw. Rodriguez scores.
Oh, what a good offensive team. Finding a way to get the runners in. Take advantage of the opportunities when you have them. That's a good offense.
Billingsley with the windup. 0-1. In there at the letters, and he falls behind 0-2. Jeter puts this one down. Picked up by Pena. And he steps on first. That's the second out. Here's an RBI chance for Brett Gardner. Montero's at third. First pitch to Gardner. Swing and a miss on that curveball. It's 0-1. Swings, puts it in play. Fielded by Boggs. And that's going to do it in this half inning. So they score once on 2 hits, 1 man left. The Yankees, they are trying to will their way. And Starlin Castro to lead it off. Trying to get here, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here's Here's the pitch to Castro. Swings at that first delivery. Curveball by him on 1. Now Martin positions himself. Swings on the 0-1 pitch. Can't hit it. Strike 2.
He just rears back and throws this one. A little something extra on it. No chance of putting it in play.
You're out. Curveball. Got him on away. Struck him out on 3 pitches. That gets it done in a hurry.
Efficient and in control. When you have those two things working for you, you're going to get it done.
Barney will be at the plate. Robertson with a pitch. First pitch, curveball. Swung on and missed on 1. Swing and a rocket toward short. And Barney set down. Gone, a home run. Well, I don't know what's going wrong for these guys, extending their lead to 6. Solo, big shot.
Gary, sometimes when a hitter goes up there and looks for his pitch and gets it, he can drive it out of the park.
You know what we're talking about, Steve, is going to the plate with an idea. He had one and it worked.
Now, sometimes even a bad plan is better than no plan at all. A good offensive attack right here from the Cubs. Getting the job done, continuing to build the lead.
Base is empty with 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Soriano. Swings, puts this one in play. That's going to be fielded by Gardner. And that's the 3rd out. That'll do it. So they pick up a run on the home run and add to their lead. Cubs continue to run away with this one. So they cut into that deficit a bit with a home run, still well behind. Up next, it'll be the Cubs. Pena batting. He's already homered twice in this one.
Gary, he's been an absolute nemesis today. I mean, he's so locked in right now. And 2 home runs in this one, and obviously they got a chance to run away with it.
First pitch, line towards second, and Cano with a catch. And Stewart settles in. Base is empty with 1 away. Strike 1. Robertson gets him swinging.
Well, you're running out of time in this one. You need to give your offense some chance to try to come back in this game. They've got a lot of room to make up. If they're standing out in the field, it's not going to help.
Swung on and missed. Strike 3 in Stewart. He struck out.
That's a lot of movement there for a pitch at 87 miles per hour.
Berger settles in. He homered back in inning number 2. He delivers. This one towards Granderson. That one's grabbed. Side retired. Quick half inning there to play. He's had 1 hit 4 times up. 2 outs and a man on first. First pitch on the way. Shot towards the hole. And the side's retired. Teixeira catches it, comes in off the field. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. Now the Yankees. This is the bottom half of the 8th. And so Robinson Cano set to go. Grounded out his last time up. Russell will be the new pitcher. He's coming on in relief for the Cubs.
Pretty good performance today by the starter. All in all, pretty solid outing. Now it's up to the pen.
And Cano ready for the first pitch. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1. 4 for 12 career hitter against the Cubs. And with 2 strikes on him, Cano, a good contact hitter, will just look to put it in play. Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
Not much movement to speak of, at just 88 miles per hour.
1 out, Curtis Granderson at the plate. Had a home run back in the 6th. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a big curveball in there, 0-1.
1 out in the 8th inning here, and obviously time running.
Now a swing and a ball hit high and deep, way back there at the warning track. Well, that home run occurred with no one on, so they'll only chip 1 off the deficit down by 4.
Pretty good ball game right there. 3 home runs in a game. Go!
He gets back up here, Steve. He might not want to dig in.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you, he got swinging at that. Well, some redemption here for the Yankees trying to cut into this.
Swung on, contact made. Venable. That's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Nick Swisher with 2 down. First pitch to Swisher, and that's hit. Venable to field. That'll do it as they put that one away. Well, they chip away, grabbing an important run with that solo big fly. The Yankees, they are trying to will their way back into this game. Leading it off is Will Venable. He went deep in his last time up. The first pitch, ground ball, makes its way through for a single. And that will bring up Alfonso Soriano.
Well, just what his team needed. He continues to swing a great bat. 3 hits from now in this ball game, and he's on with no outs.
Here's the pitch to Soriano. There's a swing, line drive, center field. That'll put Soriano on first. The Cubs in a nice position to capitalize.
We talk about a guy who's swinging it right now as good as anybody. That's his 3rd hit of the ball game thus far. Let's see if this can mount a rally with nobody out.
Runners at 1st and 2nd, nobody out. Robertson with a pitch. Swung on and hit. This one to Granderson. 1 down. Runner on his way to 3rd. So Ian Stewart thinks RBI. 2 men on, 1 out. A fresh count on Stewart. Here it comes. Swing and a high drive, hooking into the corner. Home run, a 3-run shot. He gets 3 guys home. Now they lead by 7.
Sometimes pitchers just try to lay one in there to get ahead early in the count. This time he paid for it.
Yeah, it looked like he thought he would take that first pitch, so he came down the chute with it.
You know, it's one thing to work ahead, but you at least have to make a quality pitch. It's days like this with this Cubs offense, you just feel like nothing can go wrong. Everybody's getting it done.
1 out, bases in. Robertson with a pitch. Cutter misses badly, 1-0. Steve, wow, when your pitching is taking this kind of a beating and it goes on late in the ball game, you gotta feel bad.
Well, you know what? Your pitchers love run support. When it's run support late in the game, they don't care. If it's a win, it's a win.
Here's the 2-0. And another hit. They're really gunning right now. He's trying for second. Get to take a look at one here that probably should have ended at first base.
Well, he had the burners on coming out of the batter's box and rounding first base. Great aggressiveness on his part. He didn't let up and he gets in safely.
No indecision when he got to first base.
That's how you get in safely to second.
We'll see Giovanni Soto with a man on at second. Had a couple of hits, 4 trips to the plate. The pitch. Swings and misses at the fastball. 0-1.
Well, just because he's a fastball hitter doesn't mean you can't throw him a fastball. Strength on strength right there, and the pitcher came out ahead.
Strike 2. Now with no balls and 2 strikes, Soto choke up a little bit and watch that strike zone. That's hit foul by Soto. Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
Get a second now to see the 4-seam fastball in K-Camp.
And we're going to see Boggs here. Base hit his last time. And here's the first one. On the ground to second. And Cano picks it up. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. So they strike for 3 more runs here and widen that lead even further. The Cubs continue to run away with this one. For those of you catching up with us, hi, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And Alex Rodriguez to bat. 2 for 3 thus far. And doing the pitching, it's going to be Aroldis Chapman. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one. So, Steve, what's he going to be conscious of as he looks at this Yankees lineup?
All about power with Aroldis Chapman, a fastball that tops 100 miles per hour and a nasty slider as well. This guy has unbelievable stuff, more effective though when he's in the zone.
Swung on, line softly towards right center. And that's going to be a base hit for Rodriguez.
You're talking about a guy who's swinging a pretty hot bat right now. His 3rd hit of this ball game, and it comes with nobody out in the inning.
And we've got Montero batting. Struck out swinging last time. Runner on first base, nobody out. First pitch, here it comes. Swung on and missed, 0-1. Chapman with the pitch. That misses for a ball.
Well, that right there is a really good pitch. Just missing the outside corner. Give the batter a lot of credit, though.
Pops him up and way up there. Castro's there. 1 away. And Russell Martin at the plate, runner on first. He's got a 292 average when going up against the Cubs. Nope, not in there. Chapman misses with it. Ready with a 1-0. Take it for a called strike.
Well, the hitter didn't like that one, but that's a strike. He hit the inside corner up in the zone. Got to swing the bat.
Liner towards the hole. In there for a base hit. They just couldn't catch it. Boy, what a time now to capitalize if they can. Opposite field hitting. It is a classic piece of baseball.
Especially on that inside pitch. It keeps the defense off guard when you can muscle the inside pitch to right field.
And here's Derek Jeter. 0 for 3 to this point. Strike 2. No balls. 2 strikes. Jeter will be edging up on that plate a little.
Let's see if they go right at him or if they're going to waste a pitch. They're way ahead right now.
Caught way up there behind home plate. The catch is made, and that's out number 2. 2 outs in the box, Brett Gardner. Lined out in his last at bat. And doing the pitching, it'll be Carlos Marmol as they make the pitching swap. Spins, checks him at second. first pitch to him. Hit on the ground. This could be the end. And that'll do it, everybody. That's out number 3. This ball game over. They have done it. The Chicago Cubs, baseball's new world champion. And it's baseball history that you're witnessing. It can never be taken away from them. What a year and what a game.
This is the epitome of a world championship team, Gary. What effort from the front office to the on-field staff to the trainers to the scouts to everybody in the organization. It all came together, and now they are the champions.
What a season. The World Series championship has been awarded. Amidst all this celebration, the player who has earned the prestigious MVP award.
You know, win as a team, but I don't think there's a single teammate that would argue he is the single most impactful player on their team and deserving of this award.
This has been one of the great World Series of all times. Through all the highlights and achievements, we've made it here, and the final game of the World Series over.
And we were witness to history in this one.
It's been a pleasure. We wish everybody a happy holiday season. We look forward to being with you again next year.
And for John Park and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. Spring training is next, everybody. So long.